Hello, friends, and thanks for tuning into Taste Radio, the #1 podcast for anyone building a business in food or beverage. I'm Ray Latif, the editor and producer of Taste Radio, and I'm with my co-hosts for this episode, John Craven, Jacqui Brugliera, and Mike Schneider. You okay over there?
Yeah.
John Craven, recovering from a bit of a cold. I hope you're feeling better.
Man cold.
Man, what? What does that even mean?
What does that mean? What is that different than a woman
being a
cold?
big baby laying on the couch.
It's just what your wife tells you when you're sick.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's like kind of like rub some dirt on it, get back to work.
Oh,
you know?
she's like, buck
Oh,
up.
like you're overreacting.
Yeah.
She's like,
That's what we do. We get sick.
fix the garbage disposal, you man. You know. So.
Anyway.
Well, hopefully it'll pass by the time you get on the plane to London, because being ill on a plane is not fun.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so as well.
Going on a plane tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, going to LA tomorrow.
What? Are you a
What?
glutton for punishment over here? What's going on? Why are you doing that?
Just going to pick up a fresh loaf of bread at Justa and then just going to come back home.
I honestly can't tell if you're
Our
being
colleague
serious or not.
Adam Stern told me it was a good idea. Now I'm going to the Founderland event.
Oh, the Founderland event. Very cool. Very cool. So you're there for a couple days and then back in Boston?
One night.
Jesus,
Oh my
man.
goodness, your jet lag is going to be wild.
No, that's how you avoid jet lag.
Well,
So he thinks.
JetBlue, I guess they love you over at the JetBlue.
So they tell me. Yeah.
We've been saying this for weeks now. We are headed to London, to the United Kingdom. We're headed there next week. I'm flying out on the 13th. Jacqui and Mike slightly before.
Versus London, Ontario. Of course.
Yeah, versus London, Ontario.
Oh, wait, that's not where we're going?
No.
Or the
That could be
Ontario
cool, too.
airport or something?
Yeah, you better fix your flight then. And John is also flying out on the 13th. We're going to be there for the entire week. As we've mentioned, we're going to be attending an event called Cheers, the Drink Summit by Bread and Jam on Tuesday, October 15th. We're going to be roaming the event from morning until the afternoon. Later that evening from 6 to 8 p.m., we'll be inviting folks to join us for a happy hour that's hosted by the wonderful team at Lucky Saint and featuring live interviews with Dashwater co-founder Jack Scott
Jack.
and Dolicious founder and CEO Catherine Bricken. We're going to be talking about their respective paths to international markets, specifically the United States. I have some Lucky Saint here with me. They make a fantastic non-alcoholic beer. I haven't had this yet. Have you guys tried this?
You haven't?
I've had many of them.
We need to-
Delicious.
I'm going to break the table here. No,
Oh, God.
I know.
Are you really going to
Jesus.
do that?
I don't think I should.
Oh
do
my
that.
gosh.
Open it with your
Yeah,
teeth,
you
right?
should
No,
do
I'm
that.
definitely not gonna do that.
I'll have one later.
I'll have one later.
Have one later.
But anyway, I love this brand.
Right, that is a phenomenal product.
They are doing quite well in the United Kingdom. I really hope they're going to be making their way to the United States soon. I'll be sitting down with the founders while I'm in the UK as well. Now, on Wednesday, October 16th, we'll be back at it with an industry networking meetup held at the offices of Trip in Notting Hill from 5 to 7 p.m. We'll be sitting down with Trip founders Daniel Curry and Olivia Ferdy, and another one with Be Tomorrow Ventures investment principal Lexi Prosser. You don't want to miss that, because the Trip founders know how to scale a brand in the UK and are doing so quite well in the United States as well. And how about this? Be Tomorrow Ventures invests in early stage brands and functional concepts. So if you want to talk to Lexi, if you want to learn from Daniel and Olivia, that is the place to be. Once again, the Trip offices on Wednesday, October 16th from 5 to 7 p.m. I have in my hand a can of Trip.
Awesome.
Yes.
Nice.
On the front, it notes that it's a mindful blend. There's a cucumber mint flavor. It's lightly sparkling, mindful botanicals, and also on the front of the can, this is new,
Mm-hmm.
the Calm logo from the Calm app. They have Trip has partnered with Calm to give consumers 3 months free of the Calm premium app. All they need to do is scan the QR code to redeem. That is on the can. Very cool stuff.
Click on
from
that
Trip.
icon, Ray.
Click on the QR
On
code.
the can, yeah.
Yeah,
can't-
you got to
you
take
Click it. Come on.
What?
take the free offer.
We are recording
Open
right
the
now.
app.
I can't do this. Would you guys calm down, please?
I could use it.
Dad
You
jokes.
like that? You like that? Yeah, so we're really excited to see folks in the UK. We're excited to see folks from all over Europe who are coming into the city. I know a few folks that are going to be making the trip. So if you are planning to do so, please let us know. We would love to see you at our events. Just head to tasteradio.com/London to let us know that you'll be coming. We have to plan the certain amount of food and drink that we'll be having there. So it's always helpful.
It's
just to
totally
let us know you're
free.
coming.
So
Yes.
you know, it's totally free. When we go to London, people are surprised when we tell them this, but it's free.
Yes, there is no cost.
Sign up for both of them.
It's free to enter, but you pay to leave.
No, that's
Oh my
totally
goodness.
free registration. We're not.
Is there such a place
What?
that where it's free to enter, but you have to pay to leave?
It's like holding them hostage. isn't
Jail? I think it's jail, right?
it? Or blackmailing?
Jail might be a good call there. Blackmail, yes. We're not blackmailing anyone.
No one's going to jail.
And no one's going to jail. Just show up. It would be great if you show up and having registered beforehand. Yes.
That got weird.
It did get a little weird. Yeah. What's not weird, but what's really exciting and what's been one of the most talked about brands of the past few weeks is one called David. David is a new line or new brand of high protein bars launched by the co-founder of a little known brand called RXBAR. Yes, Peter Rahal is behind this new brand called David. As I mentioned, a ton of hype behind this one. They have made no bones about the fact that they are trying to be the number one protein bar in the market. At this moment, they're completely direct to consumer. And it seems like, I don't know, everyone's got one of these in their hands lately. Anytime you go on LinkedIn, it seems like people are talking about David and munching on these bars. Each bar contains 28 grams of protein, 150 calories, and 0 grams of sugar. They come in 4 flavor varieties: a chocolate chip cookie dough, a double fudge brownie, a blueberry pie, and a cake batter. This is the one you love, right? The cake batter?
No, can we try that one last?
Try that one last. John does not like...
Cake batter flavor. It's just not my cup of tea.
He doesn't like the batter. He doesn't like the cake.
How about some cookie dough,
I would
Ray?
like it.
Yes. Has anyone tried these yet?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Where'd you get some from? You bought them?
Right. I have my sources.
He stole them from your
Secret
desk.
stash.
That's right. You know what? They did send us some samples, and I wonder.
They sent us some samples, and they were in the sampling area, so I sampled them.
Okay. Which one did you try?
I tried the chocolate fudge.
The chocolate fudge.
No, sorry. The
Double fudge brownie?
double fudge brownie is
Okay.
the one I tried.
Do you
Yes.
remember how it was? Was it good?
I remember it being excellent.
Can we
Yeah.
get a piece?
Well, this is the thing. Okay, which one do you want to try?
Let's try that one, sure.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I think 28 grams of protein makes it seem like it's not going to taste great.
Yeah.
But,
I'm curious.
yeah, they said they spent a ton of time working on this, and specifically the flavor of this
Yeah.
bar.
I feel like people like think of protein bars that are high protein and think like chalky,
Right.
protein powder.
This is supposedly, or supposed to be, the peak of protein content at the highest flavor profile that you could ask for in a protein bar. One of the things they talk quite a bit about is the dollar to protein ratio. They compare the price of protein per gram, macros and calories from protein to other brands. And they also do compare it to boiled cod. They do this all on their website. And so the price per gram of protein in a David bar, I think, is like 7 cents as
This
compared
is
to...
pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boiled cod, you said?
Boiled cod, yeah. So they're, I guess they're trying to get
Random.
consumers who maybe didn't think about protein bars in the past and
To think about
swapping
boiled
out,
cod.
Boiled
yeah,
cod?
swapping
Like,
out their boiled cod for a protein
You
bar.
would think like chicken or steak.
Seriously, well, they've ruined my dinner plans, so thanks.
Well, yeah,
David bar.
you just ate probably, what was that, 7 grams of protein just now?
Yeah, are you full?
I mean, these are tasty,
Very tasty.
but you can still taste that it's a protein bar.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the bar for, no pun intended, protein bars sometimes is a little weird when it comes to flavor.
It is. So this is one of the best there is in terms of just taste for a protein bar, but it's still a protein bar
Yeah, it is. There has been...
in a Twix package.
Yeah. There has been a little bit of pushback on David because it is quite processed. It's a very heavily processed food that includes a ton of ingredients, which is a pretty significant departure from what Peter did with RXBAR. When you saw the front of pack and it had 5 ingredients. It had like, 3 egg whites, 2 almonds, 5 dates, what have you. What they seem to be after is a complete protein bar with nothing that can be looked at as unnecessary. Congratulations to Peter and his team on the launch of David. Also, congratulations to Jeff Popkin. Jeff Popkin is now the new CEO of Lemon Perfect. You might recall Jeff's name because he was the president, I believe, of Vita Coco for some time. He is also a former Red Bull executive and was the CEO of Mast Jägermeister, or at least the U.S. chief executive of Mast Jägermeister. And he is now leading one of the fastest growing beverage brands on the market, Lemon Perfect. Excited to see what he's going to do with the leadership of that company. But we know he's an experienced operator, and it'll be interesting to see if he can, take what he's learned and experienced at places like Vita Coco and Red Bull and apply them to Lemon Perfect. But it seems like it's a pretty different market than it was when he was leading those companies.
We'll see.
So at the San Diego meetup, the industry is full of characters, right? So
Yes.
one of them, for sure, is the founder of Golden Tiger, our dear friend Ajay Dewan. So he's a guy who has this Golden Tiger beverage, and the liquid is really good. It tastes really great, and he's a guy who's been a member of the BevNet community for years, and let's say he's just been incredibly persistent trying to pitch a science-first beverage with his product. Like, if you talk to him, the first thing he'll say is Golden Tiger is the only beverage in the world with bioactive curcumin. Now, like, that is pretty hard for anybody to digest, if you were to put that on the front of
Not literally.
No, it's super easy to digest.
Yes.
That's because it's bioavailable. That's funny, right? Good work. And he would walk around talking about this paper that he discovered at the University of Oklahoma that stated that, if turmeric doesn't have any functional effect unless it's heated, which is what, the curcumin, turmeric, people don't even know those are the same thing. And he would insist that if we published that on BevNet, it was going to, just revolutionize the industry. And,
Did we ever do that?
And that Golden Tiger would become the next body armor. And one of the things we've learned over the years is that a lot of science on front of pack just doesn't sell. I mean, Celsius used to do it, as you know, and then they went away from it, and now their beverage is blown up. And so it was really cool to have Ajay come up to me at the event and say, Mike, we're taking your advice. And he introduced us to his daughter, Genevieve, who's taking over as the designer for Golden Tiger. And they showed us the design for these cans that are focused on, the fact that it's this great turmeric lemonade.
Yeah, I can attest that the new packaging is a significant upgrade over what they previously had.
I mean, he was so into the science that at one point he was telling us that he went to India and visited a guru on a mountain, whispered in his ear, and that guy told him the same, had him whisper in his ear when curcumin was effective, and he wanted to take Jeff and me and John there to meet him. And he was really, really passionate that this idea was going to sell his product, but I think the fact that it tastes good, we've had a considerable amount of it. We know it tastes good just looking at this packaging. It seemed like he was trying to put the whole University of Oklahoma document on the front of his packaging for a while there, and now he's moving into, okay, this is delicious turmeric lemonade, and couldn't be happier for him. He's a good guy.
He is, and excited to see his daughter take the reins. We met up with her at the San Diego meetup and recorded an on-the-spot interview with her that will be featured on the Instagrams and the TikToks in the near future, so look out for that.
He used to message me stuff. Mike, what is this crypto shit you're talking about? That stuff's that's nothing. Talk about curcumin.
Yeah, remember those days? When you guys were all obsessed with NFTs and
Yeah,
crypto?
it happens.
It was
fun little hobby.
Yeah.
fun little hobby.
Remember you used to have the end of your handle for social media as .eth?
Yeah, just messing around.
I think the lesson here is that
Did you own any of those gorilla things? What is
the ape
No,
board apes.
Apes,
no,
bored
just some
apes.
other garbage.
Okay.
Some other people got rich quick on that. But I think the lesson here is that, yes, you can sell with science, but it generally doesn't work front of pack as the first thing that you're trying to sell, unless you're maybe a supplement in a GNC. If you're trying to sell to the masses, start with the fact that you have a good tasting product. and then sell the science later. And hopefully, I think Golden Tiger is going to try that now, and wish them a lot of success. That stuff tastes good.
Well, I would recommend that everyone listen to the advice that Mike just gave about too much information on the front of can. And I'd also recommend that folks listen to similar advice offered by Ben Goodwin and David Lester, who are the co-founders of Olipop. As I have said on previous episodes, that was one of my favorites interviews, and they just dropped so much gold in terms of lessons and experience and ways to scale your business. But one of the most poignant moments is when they'd said, if the foundation of your ability to sell your product is tied to educating the consumer, you're pushing a rock uphill. So if you got to educate the consumer to sell your product, and that is the foundation of your brand, it is going to be difficult. So
Really difficult.
really difficult. I think that's what you're saying. I think that's what Ben Goodwin and David Lester are saying as well.
Unfortunately, turmeric tastes good, and there were a lot of good turmeric products out there, and people have sort of blazed the trail, so you know what you're going to get in a turmeric lemonade now. So go Golden Tiger.
Turmeric,
Turmeric.
not turmeric.
Say it your way, I'll say it my way.
It's not TUM, it's TUR.
I know, but nobody says the R except for you.
Remember this? What was it? Temple turmeric? What didn't they misspell it?
Turmeric. There's so many different ways to say it.
No, Jacqui, do you remember this? Temple turmeric?
Yeah, I do remember
Let's
that.
just start
They
saying curcumin.
misspelled it?
No, they misspelled it. The original,
Like, they didn't use the R?
yes, the original
Turmeric.
spelling of the brand was wrong.
TUM.
And then they did a rebrand and they
Yeah.
spelled it correctly.
Yeah.
And then the rebrand didn't actually work and it's no longer on the
Classic.
market. I love that brand. That
was tasty stuff.
talk
Yeah,
about
that was
brands
really
that I
good.
wish were back on the market. That is number one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, their shots were fire.
They were so good.
I think there was one that was actually called Fire.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There you go.
And if we only had some Temple turmeric right now, I'd be giving you 3-4 shots, John.
I could use.
I think you could use one
That
or
will
two.
cure you.
Yes, exactly.
Nope. It's got to be heated.
Got to be heated. Yeah.
Golden Tiger.
Nuke it.
We got to get you some Golden Tiger.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Ajay's going to be writing into the podcast. Ask at tasteradio.com.
He's like, I got everything I wanted.
The mailbox is going to be flooded.
Big love to Ajay, Jonavi, whole family. Hopefully
Yes.
everything goes well.
Jacqui, we've barely heard from you because we're taking up all the time. I feel bad. I'm curious as to what you're packing, food and beverage, snack-wise, for the big trip.
Oh, yes. I haven't gotten that far yet, which I need to do like right away. I have limited space in my bag.
You
but yeah, I
you
definitely
checking a
gonna
bag,
be-
or you going the
I'm going
sticking over your head?
like light mode. I'm going just carry on only with a backpack.
I like it. I
Jacqui,
like
we've
it.
got laundry.
Oh, perfect. You
Yeah,
have
I hooked
laundry?
us up there. Don't
We need
worry.
some context
nice.
here. Jacqui and Mike are rooming together at an Airbnb. That's
rooming
Yes.
together. We got a flat.
We have separate rooms.
you don't.
We
Oh,
got
okay.
separate rooms.
You don't have bunk beds?
Yeah, bunk beds.
They're
It's getting cringy.
Yes. Okay. They're gonna slap on the front of the door of the flat. BevNet marketing team only. Nobody else can come in.
That's right,
It's
we're
like
gonna
a
be
skull and
We're gonna build a
crossbones.
fort.
Making forts and strategizing.
Okay. All right.
That's what
Anyway.
we're going to London for.
Oh dear God.
Okay. So you got to get ahead of your planning here. But I mean,
Yes.
what have you guys been receiving in the WCB? Because I never see anything anymore.
Yeah, I have some coffee, which these coffees specifically are great because I've been monitoring my caffeine levels and trying to drink more tea. And I have the Explorer cold brews,
Oh, nice.
and they
Oh.
have the caffeine-free variety.
Yes.
They have half calf, and then they have their single origin cold brew. And I've been drinking a lot of their half calf because you get the same experience. You kind of get this like placebo effect if you think you're drinking like a fully caffeinated cold brew, but you only have half the caffeine, so you don't get as jittery or the crash that I usually would get from caffeine, especially a cold brew. So this is really, really tasty. It's called the Seeker, their half calf. And I feel like I'm starting to see more either decaf or half caffeinated options pop up, which is cool.
Yeah, I think we talked about this because Explorer was in the New Beverage Showdown at BevNet Live summer 2024, and I think there was a lot of excitement among the judges for this idea of a half calf or a decaf. The question, I think, in the room was also, well, why not just drink a half a cup of coffee? When it comes to the half calf variety, why drink the whole thing if you only want 60 grams of caffeine?
Yeah, but you still want like the full experience. It's just like drinking like a non-alc cocktail. You want like, you don't want to drink half or I don't know, a tiny bit of a cocktail. You want the full glass.
The reason is it tastes great. That's the reason
Yeah.
you'd want to drink the whole thing. And Explorer, their decaf is phenomenal. Like if you want the coffee experience without any of the impact, drink that.
Yeah. I also think like there's all these other, like I have this other brand, Cuppa, and it's mushroom coffee and it has like ashwagandha and other adaptogens. So that their main thing is it's healthy coffee and it's all day energy and no crash or no jitters. So I feel like people are just more sensitive to the effects of caffeine. So this is like fully caffeinated, but they're trying to like work around it by adding some other adaptogens, or you could just drink less caffeine to avoid some of those like negative attributes.
Cuppa, spelled C-U-P-P-A, is a powder, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's like an instant coffee.
There's some others like that.
Yeah.
They've got some frenemies in the space, like Mud is a similar one, and Rise, the one that they won't leave me alone on Instagram.
Well, the Explorer cold brew, to be clear, comes in 12-ounce slim cans. So
Yes.
You know, Rise was spending so much money on Instagram. I kept blocking accounts, and a new one would come up with like some influencer who kept talking about Rise. You could not get away from it. It was really, really weird.
Well, you know what else is weird?
Spent a ton of money.
When people claim that, now I get the placebo effect when it comes to coffee, but the placebo effect when it comes to non-alcoholic beer always blows my mind.
Why?
Because I have friends who are just like, oh, you know, it's time to get blasted. I'm going to have like 4 Athletics, and they think that's like brewing company, which is a non-alcoholic beer.
Well, yeah, but it's not 0.0.
Right.
But look, I've had this conversation a number of times with Bill Schufeld, who's one of the co-founders, and he's like, there is less alcohol in some of our beers. I shouldn't quote him, but basically he's saying there's some alcohol in like a lot of soft drinks that you drink. So
Sure.
a Mountain Dew will have a little bit of alcohol. And
Get blasted off kombucha.
are you going to get well? Yeah, you'd probably be more likely to get blasted off kombucha than you would off, you know, Athletic. If you really want to feel it, I suggest you get one of these. This is,
That
and
would
John
be
has
it.
one too.
Yeah, I have one too.
Yes. Straightaway Cocktails, which is a maker of ready-to-drink cocktails. They make it in small can formats and also in 750 milliliter bottles. Straightaway Cocktails has released a new product called 12 Nights of Cocktails. It is an advent calendar type of product. And you've got, as you can see if you're watching the video, 12 different options for your holiday pleasures. You get a Thai gimlet, an Oregon Old Fashioned, a Nitro Espresso Martini. Just the list goes on and on.
Bee's Knees, number 3 daiquiri.
They also have a bunch of products that they haven't released before that are just specific to this advent calendar type
And
product.
Nitro Espresso Martini?
Yeah.
Sounds like it could be good.
So I am really excited about this. Cy Kane, who is the co-founder of Straightaway Cocktails.
All around chill dude.
Yeah,
Very,
nice.
very chill
very,
dude.
very nice guy.
Yeah, was telling us about how well this is doing in Costco. They posted, or Costco posted that this was available in their stores, and that post became, according to Cy, the top branded product, other than Kirkland, top branded product performer in the past 2 years on their Instagram page in the first 10 hours that the post was live. So
Wow.
very, very exciting stuff. Clearly people are excited about this product. I'm not sharing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, it would make a great gift.
You see this? I'm holding on to it with everything I got.
Looks like a giant cereal box.
I think you know what to get Jacqui for Christmas.
I know.
She said it
Gotta
would make
buy
a
me
great
one.
gift.
Jacqui, I will
Hint,
buy
hint.
you one of these.
Stop at the Costco next to the office.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. I could buy myself one.
Does Costco deliver?
You can Venmo Jacqui.
Yeah, they deliver their own Instacart.
I can like walk.
That's true, you could.
Jacqui will get one you can Venmo her.
All right, fine. And
Yeah, I'll send you a request.
just don't stop by the Harley Davidson outlet along the way.
I'll buy myself a Harley and an advent
Oh,
calendar.
boy.
Just ride off into the
You
distance.
hear that, Mike?
Oh, shoot. I guess I'm getting her gift too.
No,
Yeah, you pay for the motorcycle.
exactly.
Oh, boy.
Since we're talking about booze here, I got one more. And this one I feel like is going to be great for Ray because I know he loves green juice.
I do like green juice.
He
Oh, boy.
also really loves booze, as we just heard.
We know that.
I like
So this is a
premium
combo of those
alcoholic beverages,
Well,
not booze.
it's not exactly. Well, I mean, I guess technically it has juice in it, but this is a Gardenista tequila cocktail. It's got tequila, green herbs, lime juice, ginger, and jalapeno.
Okay.
So we're gonna.
Ooh.
Let me just give you a little scotch here.
It's very
Yeah.
green.
I'm just gonna smell this because I got an interview a little bit.
Yeah, that's
later.
good excuse. Let's see.
Ooh, it smells delicious. It smells. There's the tequila and the jalapeno are definitely coming forward.
Whoa.
On the nose.
That's pretty darn
Spicy?
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really spicy. Almost tastes like there's like cilantro or something in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of
some herbs.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a whiff from here.
yeah. There's a healthy amount of
Here,
vegetables
Send that down so I can
on
smell
the
it. All right.
on the nose.
Yeah, there's a couple different flavors, but I know Ray loves tequila in particular, so I
Oh,
brought the
jeez.
tequila flavor for him.
Okay,
Sounds like
thank you.
everything that goes on a taco and then a side of tequila.
Ooh, that's a good call.
It probably would pair pretty nice with tacos, but anyway, that's Gardenista if anyone wants to check it out.
Well done.
We got this nori milkshake, ultra filtered milkshake, which we were just talking about protein. Ray, 30 grams of protein.
Holy crap. Okay, so I saw
Wow.
this on the soccer field the other day. Someone was drinking this. I was like, I had never seen this before. Did you get that at Costco?
Well, they sent it to us.
Okay,
So,
yes.
maybe, but you should try this. This is phenomenal. I had one. It's only 150 calories for 30 grams of protein shake. So, like, I could see having that either before or after a soccer game and being pretty happy. Or maybe some at halftime, some before.
Yeah.
Power that match.
NURRI is described as an
you know what
ultra
else would be
filtered
great?
milkshake.
Recovery run after a run. Recovery for sure.
I think the biggest font on this, or definitely the biggest font on this, other than the logo, is the 30 grams of protein. It's very, very clear what you're getting out of
That's
this
the
thing.
hero, right? And we
Yeah.
talk about this all the time of make something the hero besides your brand when you're new. And you're definitely going to be drawn in by 30 grams of protein. And then you're like, well, what is it? It's chocolate. Okay, that sounds good. Ultra filtered milkshake. That sounds good. And it's also lactose free. And there's some good call-outs on there. And also the icons are super cute. I like the cow.
I'm going to nitpick a bit here
Do it.
because it contains 1 gram of sugar. It says it contains 1 gram of sugar on the front of pack.
It's got your favorite sweeteners, though.
But then on the back, it says it has 0 grams of added sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just if you're looking at, okay, so where does that 1 gram of sugar come from? It is made with, or this product is made with pectin, sucralose, Ace K, and monk fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Ace K and sucralose are artificial sweeteners,
Yep.
which I don't really love for a product that seems to be presenting itself as a better for you beverage. So Nuri, like what you've done here, but if there's any way to
What do you want, sugar?
kick out the sucralose or Ace K, that would be.
Where are you going to sweeten it?
Where's the 1 gram of sugar
Stevia?
come from?
I assume from the milk.
I think stevia's in there, too, just FYI.
I don't see any.
Isn't it the
stevia.
last thing?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Confused.
But anyway, great job on the packaging. Just if you can, please drop the artificial sweeteners. Last thing I got to talk about is one of our favorite cookie brands from Fancy Pants Baking Company, which operates not too far down the road from BevNet HQ. They have introduced a new product. It was perfect for the holidays.
Yeah.
A ginger snap variety. These are crispy ginger snap cookies. As it describes on the front of pack here, it says it's made with pantry ingredients. Pantry ingredients include flour, butter, brown sugar, cane sugar, eggs, ginger, oat milk, flour, salt, cinnamon, baking soda, and cloves. There you go.
Often
I love that.
ginger snaps lack something, which is the snap. These are crispy. So you get.
Oh, you've had these too?
Yeah, I've had these.
And what haven't you eaten that we've already?
I'm a frequent tester of Fancy Pants.
Okay.
Well, I mean, also, like, along with myself, are in the office like every day, so
Yeah.
we pilfer all the packages.
This stuff, they've been very generous sending us samples over time, and so I've had a chance to have this in many different use occasions. I've dipped it in milk. I've had it straight. I've had 3 at a time.
Well, I think
Different
that's
flavors.
that's
at
one
once.
that's a great way of actually trying a product, is to try it a number of different ways in a lot of different use cases. So I like the idea of dipping it in tea and then also just having it on its own. I'm more of the former.
This is a cookie that fits into my lifestyle. I'll say that. I mean, like, the nice thing about it is that the serving size is 4 cookies and for 140 calories. So you have one, you feel pretty good. You can have a second one and still only half a serving. That's nice. I like that.
Didn't you eat half the bag though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different though. That was a while ago.